Hi everyone, yeah, my name is Esredu, and I humbly welcome you back to my channel. What I'm here with,
Patrick Credu.
and you know how we do it, bro. Charlie, what's happening in the world of news? Anything.
Right. So yesterday, Vladimir Putin, the president, Russian president, Vladimir Putin, yes, traveled all the way to United States of America, Alaska specifically, to meet Donald Trump. Yes, it's rare. It's not something that happens often.
I can't.
I think this is the first time. I don't know. It's not to be correct. I don't know if this is the
Trump,
first time.
Oh yeah. I believe this is the first time.
This is the first time. Yes,
so, yeah.
And then Charlie.
And I can't even imagine the safety protocols both parties had to put in place before making this meeting happen.
Exactly.
The kind of security analysis here and there.
Well, my research tells me that, in fact, it was one of the promises that.
Is it Trump?
Trump gave to the Americans. In fact, people were anticipating, they were suspecting that, in fact, there is a lot of tension, global tension, and then they are expecting this third world war.
Say no to that, bro, because if third world war should happen,
in fact, people were talking about
it's going to be literally like a nuclear war. And trust me, man, them ain't going to survive for this.
Are you serious?
If third world war should happen, it's definitely going to be more of a nuclear war here and there.
Wow.
And it wouldn't last for that long.
Because I think everything started from the Russian and the Ukraine war, came down to the Israel and the Iran war recently. Yes. So I think first Donald Trump invited Zelensky.
I remember that.
I think that's the president for Ukraine. Came into US and he had a word with him. I think they are all protocols he is trying to come across to just end their issue with Putin. Okay,
looking at this from a clearer perspective, I believe this is a good step in the right direction by Trump. But as you made mention previously, there's been a whole lot of tensions here and there.
Exactly.
So it is a step in the right direction, trying to mitigate the occurrence of what you made mention that people were instigating the third world war.
Yes.
So this is a step in the right direction, and shout out to Trump for organizing something of the sort. And again, I also respect Vladimir Putin for honoring this invitation that I would describe as peace talk. But do we know I'm not sure there has been any information pertaining to the discussion they had.
Oh, it's on record that the meeting lasted for over 2.5 hours.
2.5?
Exactly. Okay. But before then, there was a press conference that, in fact, journalists were allowed to ask few questions. In fact, I've not been able to watch the whole video.
Okay.
I just had a smaller portion of it. And you know, Donald Trump, he just received 1 or 2 questions and he didn't mind them again.
That's magic.
Lots of journalists were hands were up, they wanted to ask questions. He just greeted him and
sometimes just go like, we are done. We are done.
So it's also on record that Putin spoke of reaching an agreement aimed at paving a path towards peace in Ukraine. Yes, I think for that we are already abreast of that.
You know, the Ukraine-Russian war has brought a lot of things to stand still. You know, loss of lives and properties here and there. And that is about time they smoke that peace pipe. So I love and I respect that.
All right, and another thing is Trump expressed a desire to see a ceasefire, but indicated that progress might require additional meeting involving Putin, Zelensky, and himself. So he just wants to bring all of them together. Zelensky, Putin, and Trump himself. And I think that was when Putin made a mention that probably that would be at Moscow. But he was just making fun of it. And Trump was like, no, for that you have to reconsider.
Marcus
I think Putin is one guy.
You know, when it comes to peace talk like that, it's always beautiful and exciting. The world would always be a beautiful place if we live harmoniously with one another.
Yes. So I think with Donald Trump, in as much as, as he can, they sack more people from the states.
And that's the good side of him.
That's the good side of him. You can't take that from him. You can't take that off. And I think he's also a man of his words.
Oh yeah.
All the promises he gave to America, at least he's been able to fulfill them. Exactly. He told them that when he comes, people who are not documented and they live in America will go. I think he embarked on that project. That was his first That was the first thing he did.
That was bloody, bro.
And he was also agree that there will be a lot of traveling restrictions to countries in which Ghana has been affected. In as much as we have been affected and we are not supporting that, Charlie. In fact, it was a promise he gave to his people and then he's fulfilling. And this, in fact, bringing peace and making sure
Working
that
towards that.
yes,
Yeah.
that peace summit, and I think it's something he has also been able to fulfill. So Donald Trump has done very well
And
for
we
me.
need to
I think he
commend
has
him
done
for
very
that.
well.
He has done well. He has
Yes,
done well.
yes. So
Wow. Wow.
and then one thing about this is that I'm talking from the economical view.
Okay.
Yes. Once everything is in order and the international trade markets, they all reconcile and things go back to normal, we perceive that the high cost of living we are experiencing now will subdue. What do you think?
Talking of this international trade, then we clearly have to bring China into the picture.
Exactly.
We clearly have to bring China into the picture. I'm not in America, but but I can boldly tell you they are also going through that same economic turmoil as you mentioned, because when it comes to America and
Exactly.
China, there's this
Exactly.
war happening
Exactly.
affecting the
Exactly.
American
And
market.
you know, China is also in alliance with Russia. So I just want to.
So that's what I'm saying. That if Russia and Ukraine are gonna smoke the peace pipe, Trump needs to leverage on that
To also reconcile
same
with China.
pipe with China,
Exactly.
in order to ease that burden on the American people.
Exactly.
I'm telling you emphatically that a lot of those gadgets with their headquarters in America are being assembled in China. You understand?
Really?
And to make gadgets like drone and the others, American economy need the Chinese skilled labor as well as the Chinese economy to make that happen.
Exactly.
So if we've started smoking peace pipe, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Trump to do same with the Chinese people.
Wow.
You can't take that out of the equation. It is not for now. We are now looking at this like some sort of a triangular pyramid.
Wow.
Ukraine, Russia, and the US. Let's look at it in a square form by putting China into the equation.
To also
China is
reconcile
also a
with
superpower.
US.
You understand?
Of course,
that?
of course, of
You
course.
understand?
They also contribute to the world market massively.
So they need to do
They
something
have a
of the
massive
sort.
contribution to the
do
world market
And
as
I'm
well.
just looking at the long-term implication on the African markets.
Yeah.
Looking at the long-term implication of the African market, because I believe that when something of the sort, when everything comes to play, politicians wouldn't have the authority to start blaming them. Gone are the days you hear politicians blaming stagnant Ghanaian or African economic growth to the Russian-Ukraine war. If this become a thing of the past, I guess they wouldn't have any other to blame.
Not at all. Not at all.
People also ascribed the stagnant economic growth in Ghana and Africa to the American Chinese trade war. If they're also able to smoke the peace pipe, who else are they going to blame? So that's something I'm looking at it here. We are looking at the long-term implication and all that.
All that. All right. All right.
I don't know if you have some last words to the wonderful people out there.
Well, of course, yes. I think with regards to international news, that's all we have for them today. We'll catch up with them some other time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, a lot has been said on this particular piece, and it's been exciting as usual. Once again, my name is Esredu, and it's been amazing doing this with
Pato.
Alright, so if you like the content we do create, or if you like what we do, and you genuinely want to be part of this beautiful family, do subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep your comments coming. Peace.